Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Professor Dr. Musa Binyamin. I'm from Iraq, from Basra, from the Jewish community in Basra, originally from Iraq. Also, I have a British English root. Today we decided to have a channel which will be in English. We have a channel in Arabic. It's called Political Scattered Leaves. Today's channel will be the third eye watching. This is a new channel which we decided to have it for all the people around the world, regardless their religion, their origin, their ethnicity. We consider humans as one. We consider the world will be better, more secure, more progress, more prosperous for all mankind, regardless the nation or the country's boundaries or the race. We are all humans. We are peaceful. We are seeking peace. We are seeking the preservation of the human race. Of course, we must, and this is a must, have a distinctible and distinguishable meaning of this phrase. We are not running for distinction of the human race. We are not supplying wars and destruction. We are not supporting the build-up or the so-called manufactured epidemics, conspiracies. Also, we are against apocalypses of any kind, the use of different type of weapons, the weapons of mass destruction, biological weapons, chemical weapons. We also seek for human rights. I mean, every human being has the right to live as one likes. One should choose what one wants to be. Kind of life, kind of the certain shape and charisma one would like to take, or one would like others to prove and confirm. Religion is between one's mind and heart and the God. You can't change everybody to one religion or one faith one is believing of. Let the people take whatever they think that their faith, their belief, religions, or otherwise. We are not God. and we will not consider ourselves as gods. At the end of the day, what is it matter is the human as an act with other human beings. How that one human can act with the others, can accept others, can behave with others, regardless what they believe, what their religion, what their sex. We are humans. What one chooses is a challenge for one's ability. Whether this ability will take one to the right path, or it will take one to the wrong path. No one can think for the other one. God's God, sorry, God creates humans and all creations to choose what one or as a community thinks is right. Let people experience all what they are choosing. Let us all be away from what other people choose. Let them enter the experience. This experience, they must enter it, must live in it, must try it. And those ones, or that one, who chooses or choose that pattern of life, one decided or community decided to choose as pattern of life, and they walk that path and pattern. If they made mistakes, they should have the strength to stand still, think about it, and have the ability and the strength to self-deny it. That means I did mistake. I must admit I did mistake. So I can correct what I did of a mistake, and then I can take another path or take another pattern or another way. Because humans from day one after birth till the end of the time would further existence on this earth. They are seekers, as a matter of seekers of fact, seekers of experience, seekers of belief, faith. They are the ones who are in the direct contact with what they choose, and whether that what they choose is right or wrong, that's their problem. If one or if the community has or have the lack of responsibility or the lack of power to admit their mistakes, then this is up to them. But on one solid condition. What they took, or what they took of a path, or of a pattern, and choose to walk it, they must put in their minds that their path, their pattern, is theirs. not for all the communities around the world or the people around the world. That means one chooses, community choose, and that their notion, the eager for of that choice, on one condition it will not affect the others. What one choose is different from one another chooses. So one chooses certain things or community choose certain things doesn't that doesn't mean in any way the other persons or the other communities must take the same path or must take the same pattern. Our chooses, our choices are ours. So we are responsible for what we choose, but not affecting the other, not making any harm to the others, danger to the way of living or in the way of life or whatever the situation was. So that's what we believe in. That's why the third eye watching is watching what's going on around the world, what is right, what is wrong, from the perspective came out as a result of a certain experimental work, social, community, scientific, or whatever experimental work was. So I pledge for all first to think, evaluate, consider what they are going to choose before they took that as a choice. This new channel we have decided to have in English is a way of communication between our nation and Iraqi nation. Yes, it's an Iraqi nation. It's an Iraqi of Mesopotamia civilization. We are welcoming every